When you're in the energy of chasing and not attracting, essentially you are focused too much on an outcome. You're focused too much on the thing, the person, the dream, the situation, and not enough inward. Too much of your focus has gone towards something that you can't control. The only thing that you can control is yourself. And I'm going to tell you exactly how you can get out of that chaser energy and how you can come back home to self and stay sovereign and truly attract the things that you desire and truly align with those things and become a vibrational match to those things. I know we hear videos about this all the time. Oh, you gotta be a vibrational match. Oh, you gotta attract, not chase, blah, blah, blah. But nobody ever tells you how to know that you're in this chaser energy. So in this video, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how to know when you're in a chaser energy, because we can say all day, I don't chase, I attract. But you're not attracting anything. So let's talk about it. But first things first, I just want to thank you guys for being here and for just coming back each week to listen to all this wisdom and catch a lot of these vibes, okay? I hope that y'all have been doing well. I didn't post last week, but we're back. So, chaser energy. When you are in a chaser energy, and I know this all too well because for years and years, I have chased the man, chased the career, chased the success, chased the YouTube channel and all the things. But when I stopped doing that, I started seeing growth in all of those areas. And even if it's not significant growth, there have been little tokens of confirmation that God has given me to help me know that I am on the right path. Sometimes God will place certain things and certain people into your life to show you exactly where you are in the thing, in getting the thing, how close you are in getting the thing. And I will say that there has been times where I thought that I was gonna have something. I'll meet people, or I'll experience like a sudden type of success with my YouTube, or I'll experience a sudden type of success in my 9-to-5 career, and then it's kind of like the rug gets ripped off from under me. But it's not necessarily the rug being ripped off from under you. It's God revealing to you how much growth you've done. And the growth is not in the outcome. The growth is how you show up. Soft, receptive, present, and not in a chaser energy. The way to know that you are in that chaser energy is by focusing too much outward. You're focused too much on that man, honey. You focus too much on these friendships. You're focused too much on getting money, chasing the money, this hustle culture. You're focused too much on the outcome of this desire that you want. For weeks and weeks, I have been in this chaser energy, and I had to have a reality check and snap back into realizing that I'm the one with the power. I'm the one who has to align, not my dream, not the success, not the man. It's all there. I'm just seeing it as too far away instead of just seeing it as, okay, I'm not yet aligned, and just walking towards it. Present, open, soft, and receptive, and in my feminine energy so that I can receive it. Having that good balance between masculine and feminine energy, not doing too much, going too hard, because you know how when you go too hard, it's like you've done a lot for so little. The energy just didn't really align for what you received. You feel like you worked so hard, but you really didn't get much out of it. That's because you're too much in your masculine energy. Now, in order to be in that feminine energy, that's receptivity, that's rest, that's softness, that's being present, that's just being in that energy to where you're open and you're ready to receive whatever it is. You know that you're aligned with your desires. You don't put it above you. It's right here at you. Matter of fact, it's at your footstool. So You realize that you're the prize. You realize that your desires should be lucky that you want them, right? So instead of feeling like, oh, I'm not getting the thing. Oh, this is not aligning. Oh, why don't I ever get what I want? It's not that you don't ever get what you want. You are just doing too much to try to get what you want. You're just doing too much, or maybe you're not doing enough. Maybe you don't have enough masculine energy that's working with your feminine energy to help you align. You are walking and co-creating with the desire, with God, to reach the desire. God is standing right here beside you, waiting for you to move. Now, all of a sudden, when you stop, take a beat, and realize that, I am the salt, not the seeker. The thing that I want does exist, or else I wouldn't have the desire to have that thing. But once I start thinking of it as it being outside of me instead of it being in me to align with the thing, that's how I'll get to it. It's really that simple, but it's also not that simple. Because for years and years, I didn't realize that I was in a chaser energy. I didn't realize that I was focused too much on an outcome. I didn't realize that I wanted something so bad, almost to the point of desperation, to the point where I was repelling the very thing that I said that I wanted. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of an example of how God revealed to me that I'm showing up properly. So about a week ago, I was avoiding going to Walmart, and honestly, this is not a good outcome, so don't get excited. But I learned something. So I do feel as if it is a good outcome because I wasn't focused on a specific outcome. I knew that whatever energy I put into it, I would get something back regardless. So I went to Walmart and I met a guy. You know, he was cute or whatever. He thought I was pretty, got my number, and he texted me like 2 messages that night and never texted me back. I only sent 1 message and I didn't say anything bad, but years ago, I would have been like, what did I do wrong? Just went into this shame spiral and tried to figure out what it was about me that's not worthy of a text back. But it's so much more than just a text back. It's about me feeling worthy of the fact that I let myself be chosen, even if it was just for a moment, because next time it's gonna stick, okay? But allowing for myself to be chosen and not feel like I had to do too much to get the thing. Yeah, there's an amount of work that you should put in and reciprocity that you should put in, but never more than the other person. And as a lady, I feel like that applies more to us. It's in a man's nature to lead. So if you're not leading me anywhere, I'm not following. It's not about the man texting you more than you text them. It's about them leading and showing you where the relationship is gonna go. If you're texting me and calling me consistently, then I will feel comfortable giving you my time and my energy. But until then, I'm not going to overexert myself and give you time and energy where time and energy has not been spent. This is all a currency and you haven't paid your dues. So I'm just not the type of person anymore to feel like, oh, maybe I should text them first then, or maybe I should, send this or do that or whatever. In that chaser energy, just like with money, there's someone that I know that is constantly on the chase for some money, and they always trying to pull me into that chaser energy. And I always tell them it's gonna work out how it's supposed to work out. I don't chase money, and I have a mutual respect for money. So therefore, money respects me, and it always comes into my life in unexpected ways because I respect it. I don't hoard it. I don't control money. The only thing I control is me. So if you find yourself constantly broke, you find yourself constantly in situationships, it's because you're too much in your masculine energy. You have to let let some things breathe and give the thing that you desire some room to come to you, to make its way to you. You meet it halfway, not you rushing towards it. Because once you get there, you kind of hit it, and then you're like, wait, what do I do with this? What do I do with the desire? What do I do with the thing that I just chased and got? But then it's going to keep moving further and further away from you because it put in no work to get you. So therefore, it's not going to continuously put in the effort to be in your life. And I know that that sounds so crazy, but it's so true. If you don't pay your bills, if you don't manage your money correctly, guess what? It leaves you. And the more you chase it, the more you feel like you don't have, because you are not in an abundant mindset. You don't feel like you have an abundance of money just flowing to you, and y'all are meeting each other halfway. That's why it keeps leaving you. That's why your account is in the negative. If you feel like you won't have a relationship, you'll never have that. And for so long, I was thinking that because of my own abandonment wounds. So I would chase relationships. I would chase, success and all of those things because I didn't feel worthy of it, because it was all conditioning, all abandonment and rejection wounds, which all stemmed from father wounds. Once I cleared out my father wounds, because I don't even think about not having a dad. No, I literally just, I don't know. It just doesn't occur to me. But I used to think about it a lot, and I'll think about it all the time. Like, dang, if I had a dad, then this wouldn't happen. But when I started looking to God as my father, my heavenly father that helps guide me, that's the father that I need. I don't need the earthly father because he wasn't going to do nothing anyway. So when I stopped chasing that, I stopped chasing, it was just so many things, or it was a ripple effect of all the things that I was chasing in my life, to the point where now I'm just starting to receive something. I can rest a little bit. I can breathe a little bit. I can be more present in my reality, my current reality, and co-create with God and the universe to bring me even closer to the thing that I'm working towards. I'm working towards it, but I'm not working too hard. It's all about having that good balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. And like I said, the whole gist of everything is, if you are chasing and you're in a chaser energy, you are too much in your masculine energy. So therefore, you're not giving your feminine energy any room to be present and to receive the thing that you actually desire. So it's not about how things turn out. It's about how you show up during those trials. Like I said, God will put people, places, things into your life, situations into your life, moments into your life that show you exactly how far you've come or how far you still need to go. For so long, I was wondering why I was running into these certain types of guys. And it was only showing me exactly how far I still needed to go, what I still needed to work on, so that I can align with my true divine partner. Even with this guy that I met at Walmart, it felt magical and it felt aligned, even if it was just for a moment, but then it faded. But that was only God's way of showing me, this is the growth that you have come into. This is the energy that you now embody. This is the type of energy that you're going to be attracting in this next chapter of your life. It's just not this person. God gives you those little glimpses of what life is going to be like if you continue to do what it is that you're doing. So many things have been stagnant in my life for so long, but during that stagnant time, I wasn't chasing anything. I wasn't wanting anything. I had desires, I had aspirations, but I wasn't putting them on a pedestal, and I wasn't working myself to death to get to those things. I was simply taking that time, that stagnant time in my life, to align with my desires, to align with what God has for me. And that's the only way that it won't pass you by, because other than that, if you're not doing the work, if you're not showing up, it will pass you by. It will. Simple as that. But if you're doing something and also centering yourself and putting yourself in the energy to receive while you're in that stagnant period of time, that's when the harvest blooms, that's when you'll have something that's ripe and edible to pick from the harvest tree. Okay? You have to be present with your life, and you have to be a co-creator with your life. If you're not being present and observing, being the observer, you're being the seeker, not the observer. Being the observer is being in your body. Being the observer is actually paying attention to the patterns in your life, actually paying attention to the signs in your life that God is giving you, the tools that he's giving you. He's giving you the steps. You're just not looking. You're not listening. You're not being the observer. You have to observe the steps that he's giving you. And it's always through the only thing that we have to go through. It's not going to be this esoterical thing that just falls out of the sky and shows us, oh, you're on the right path. It's going to be through those hard relationships, through those awful job situations, through those awful situations, those living situations, those money situations that you're in, to show you exactly where you still need to grow, exactly where you still need to be showing up, where you're still lacking. How has your energy shifted or not? That's exactly what all of these things that's in your current reality is showing you. It's just up to you to pay attention to those things. And y'all, I'm telling you, like, just you wait and see, because it's all gonna make sense. It's all gonna make sense. I'm telling you. You just have to stop focusing on what's outside of you and start focusing on within. Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can change. Empower yourself. Understand that it's you who creates the change, not your environment, not what's outside of you. You have to take those leaps of faith. You have to take those risks. You have to say no sometimes. You have to take those losses sometimes in order to get to where you want to be. You have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. So I pray that you guys receive something from this message. And if you didn't, go back to the beginning and rewatch it, because there's something in there for you. So if you resonate with what I had to say, don't forget to like this video. Leave me a comment, y'all. Leave me some comments and let me know what you think. What are your insights on this specific topic? Let me know in the comments. And share this video with somebody who is in that chaser ass energy and they need to come on up out of that, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a sister to tell a brother to tell a mother to subscribe to Dose of Destiny, okay? Yeah, I think that's it. I hope that y'all have the most amazing week ever, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.